How about now? There. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now, Deborah? How you doing? Yes, you can hear me. Good deal. I mean a burrito. Now lunch is over, Greg says. No, I still have 45 minutes to wait on my trailers. Sorry about that. I thought my headset was hooked up, but I don't know. Maybe it wasn't connected to the live, so just the way it goes. Eating one of those spicy burritos, you know. You get out of the machine. I should say the company kitchen. Let me open the window. Rebecca, how you doing? But I told the dispatcher down here I should have called you to see what time my loads were going to be up here. What? What is that, y'all? Shoddy, what's that mean? It's in your language. Okay. What's it mean? Where are you from? Deborah, I've got 2 more hard-boiled eggs in the cooler, and I've got some leftover sausage and eggs. Oh, okay. I understand that. I can translate it. Yeah, I'm on my phone, so I don't have a translate on there. What country? Poland. That's awesome. Uh, my Miss Linda, she has some. I think her grandfather came over here from Poland. That's awesome. She's still at work, or else she'd be in here. Everybody hit the thumbs up for me, will you please? Do you have, over in Poland, do you have oil wells over there? Look at this. Hang on, y'all. Can y'all see that? Sorry it's shaky. I'm holding the phone. Yeah, I'm just kind of curious. Do you have oil and gas wells over in Poland at all? Just making sure nobody's sitting over there watching me. Gas stations only. Okay. Yeah. There's a company right next door to here. I think I mentioned it before. But this guy developed a lining for the pipe for the oil wells. And I think he's one of two companies that does this in the United States. So he's, I'm sure he's a millionaire or billionaire or whatever you want to call it. And he's got a mansion over there on top of the hill. But it's cloudy down here. Misty, rainy stuff. I don't know, it's not really rainy, just yucky. I'm hoping in the next 45 minutes my trailers show up, so we'll see. Wonder if I had to plug my phone in. So what are y'all up to today? We've only been on for 7 minutes and I'm getting bored already. Rebecca, I think I know what you're doing. Oh, it's a Freightliner. Single axle Freightliner. With auto shift. I don't have to shift gears anymore. I think it's a 22. That's fine, Rebecca. You have a good day. Ooh, Corvette. Should have went down to the burger joint down the street and got me a burger, but I'd have to take a nap after that. It's probably what I should be doing right now is taking a nap, but oh well. I did see one accident on the way down. They were cleaning it up. They were about done cleaning it up, but looked like a tanker driver went off the road and about hit a bridge, and I don't know. I didn't get a good look at it. The only thing that I saw they were down there pulling out was the cab of the truck. It was a sleeper unit, and it was totally off. Red beans and rice at Popeyes. The cab was totally off the tractor, and the frame was sitting there. They had the frame sitting upright. Hey, Des. And I got on down the road, and here was another tow truck was towing the trailer. It was a tanker. So I got to thinking, well, if that driver made it out of there, it was a miracle. Uh-oh. Look at here. Des, have you heard anything from David? I saw a YouTube video yesterday of a semi accident. The rescue guys come pull him out of the ditch. Yeah, that was nerve wracking. Yep. But I haven't seen Des. If you're still in here, I haven't seen anything out of David for a while. He must be doing training again or something. Yeah, I've tried to call him 2 or 3 times. So I don't know. There's another channel over in eastern Iowa that I follow, and I have, to be honest with you, I haven't been watching his videos. Gosh, it's a tow service over there, but I can't remember what it's called. Ron Pratt, something or other, rescue or something. I can't remember. What is that? Is that? Y'all help me. Look here. Over there on the left side between those 2 poles. Almost looks like a... But it's not moving. That must just be a piece of trash. I thought it was a little duck or a dog or something. The burrito keep me on my toes? Yeah. Got some of those too. I haven't had these in a long time. Yeah, it looked like a rooster there for a second, but it's just it's not moving. So it must be a piece of a bag or something. I don't know. I didn't notice it earlier when I parked here. The ETA on my trailers is like 1400, 2 o'clock. But I'm thinking hopefully by 1:30 to 1:45 he should be pulling in. I sent Dave a message to reach out. Said we had not seen hide or tail from him. Yeah, last thing I saw, he was... Lil Ridge, how you doing? Last thing I saw anything on hoods was, I think they were on their way back the other day. Cowboy Steve, what's going on? Oh, gosh. But I think it was on their way back that he was coming back live, but I don't know if they made it all the way back or to their destination because I had to jump out. So, yeah, I'll let you know, Des. So I don't know. It's weird. I know he's going through some personal stuff, but Ron Pratt, yes. I think that's what it is over there. Does towing. He's towed some pretty hairy situations. 1380. Nope, that's not my set. Oh well. I'm ready for warm weather. My gosh, I am so ready to. We got 60% chance of rain on Saturday, and I guess I might just go ahead and sign up to work on Saturday again. But close to the end of the month, I'll be doing a big trip and on the bike. Oh, come on, Des, don't tease me like that. 79 degrees over in Florida, and your AC is on. Really? Come on. I'd like just, Cowboy Steve says it's 35 over there. I'd like to just get to where we can open the house up and let it air out. Jackie wasn't looking. Dallas driver just left. So it would love. I would love what? I would love that, but first need to get screens. So, sir, windows are wide. House has not been open for 13 years. Wow. 13 years. No winds come your way. Tallahassee. Yeah. I'm looking for an Airbnb or a high camp over around Oklahoma City, or Hip Camp. There's an app called Hip Camp. I was going to look it up, but I'm on my phone right now, so I can't. So, because that's where I'll be going, in that area. So I'm kind of excited. On the motorcycle, of course. You know, if it's raining, if it's just going to be raining off and on, work call. AC. Work call. What? I don't have time for this. Work called? Is that what you're saying, Steve? I've got a rain suit and a full face helmet I could wear, you know. I don't like riding in the rain, but if I have to, I will. One thing I was thinking, I was talking to a friend of mine about, was those tires on my little camper trailer. They're rounded, you know. They're like my other trailer had flat treaded tires, you know, they're flat, and this one has rounded tread to where it looks like just the center of the tire runs on the ground. So the other trailer, I didn't, you know, I want to get some different tires to put on, because it seems like with those rounded tires, it seems like all the heat's going to be on the center of that tire, and it'll create more heat and be more prone to blow out. You know, it's not like a car tire where, you know, the wider the tread is on the ground. So I got to look at those tire sizes and see if I can order some different tires or go find them. There is a store up close to my house that that's all they do is, well, they do, it's called a bargain barn, and mostly trailer stuff, lights, LED lights, gloves, anything. It's like a huge trailer and hardware. And sometimes he'll go to auctions and buy a supply of stuff that's, you know, on a pallet, you know, like a pallet auction. And then he'll bring it back to his store and he'll set it outside and sell that stuff, you know, like trailer jacks and all kinds of different things. So I might go up there and see if he's got some trailer tires for my little trailer. I'll need at least 3 of them. If they're on wheels, that would be a bonus, because then I wouldn't have to pay somebody to break them down and install them on the tire or on the wheel. And then I would have an extra spare. I was kind of hoping the sun would be out down here in Tulsa, but it's cloudy. I should have sent Miss Linda a message to She could have listened while she was working. Huh. There's a guy that's got equipment across the road here for sale or rent, I think. Somebody's driving one of the trucks that's sitting over there. Yeah, that must be a piece of bag or something because that thing over there hasn't moved. Oop. That was my dash cam powering off. Sorry, I'll unplug it. That's another thing I wish I could figure out is how to link my dash cam. There. I don't know who that is. Sorry. I wonder if I can block it. There we go. Look at here. Ha ha! I know I'm doing so. Oh, now he's going back in. Uh-oh. I don't know what this Swift driver's doing over here. I don't think he knows what he's doing either. He's an owner-operator. I should have tagged old Hoods on the live. I could have done that, couldn't I, Des? We could all play a game, you know. Where's Hoods? Where's Hoods Custom Shop? I guess I could call a hospital. Well, yeah, could call a hospital over there. Or find his mother, you know, find his mother on a chat and an old chat. Well, don't run the stop sign, Rebecca. You don't want to do that. You get a speeding ticket. Or not a speeding ticket, you'll get a ticket. You get pulled over by the popo. Then they'll put the iron bracelets on you. Oh, you just give them a hat. They'll probably let you go scot-free. That's what you could do. Yeah, most of the route that I run down here is 2-lane. I mean, there's some 4-lane, but there's a lot of 2-lane that comes down here through Kansas. And it's at night it's kind of different, you know. I really, really wish they would add another 2 lanes to the state road that we run down here. 9 thumbs up. Thank you. Forensic Mystics, how you doing? That's interesting because one of my drivers I talked to, her niece is going to college for, I think it's forensic pathology or something. I don't know. I guess that's what you call it. I don't know if I could do that, you know. Uh, be a coroner or, you know, somebody that does that. Yeah. I got another friend down the road that his fiance's uh, doing that as far as, you know, like a funeral deal that's taking care of the person to for presentation and stuff. And she said the biggest thing is the hardest thing to take care of is if it's a younger person, you know, which is very understandable. But I don't think I could do it either way. Yeah. Miss Linda followed the Alec Murdoch trial and all that stuff, and I just can't imagine that. The I just I don't get it. I watched the sentencing, you know, on that, and he still claimed he was innocent. You know, just I I don't I don't understand sometimes, but I guess we'll never understand. There's a lot of things I won't understand that I don't understand anyway. Yeah, there's a Wendy's down the road. There's a Whataburger down the road. A couple other there's a Starbucks. What else? Oh, Quick Trip, of course. Uh, Wendy's is my favorite. I like Wendy's burgers. Five Guys isn't too bad either. I don't eat Five Guys a lot because there's a lot of. It's funny how they throw your fries in the bag and then they grab some more and throw in the bag over the burger to keep. It's almost like to keep it warm, you know. Lucas Warren's World, how you doing? That's a new one I don't think I've seen. Sunday I did get out on the motorcycle. Whataburger has great grilled chicken salad with apples. Nana 9 Acres, how you doing? That's good, Rebecca. I'm glad you didn't get a ticket for running that stop sign. Uh, Gosh darn it. Nana 9 Acres. I know he calls you Nana, but I can't remember. I know Dale. I can't remember your first name for some reason. Oh my gosh. Ah. I don't even remember what I was talking about. My mind is just going in circles. I'm sorry, everybody. Uh, what was I talking about? I don't know. Oh, yeah. Lisa, that's right. But I went to Tractor Supply on Sunday. I rode the motorcycle down there, and there was a lot of motorcycles out on the road. And I bought some stuff that another subscriber sent me a picture of to buy for the canvas on the tent trailer. So $17. I bought a great big bottle. They had a smaller bottle and they had the big bottle, so I went ahead and got the big one. So now I got to go back to Walmart and get some thread and a needle, and I'm gonna Miss Linda and I are gonna take the tent kind of apart. And there's one spot on the corner I wanna sew that up, and then take some of this stuff, this adhesive stuff, this repair stuff, and coat it real good so where it'll dry. I just want the weather to warm up so it'll dry faster, you know? I can't figure out if they told this driver to park this trailer over here. I don't think they did. If they did, I doubt if they did. "31 minutes, 11 likes. Thank you." But yeah, Nana, if you're still in here, I did. Dale probably told you I picked up the hog, and Miss Linda made pork chops the other night. You probably saw it. I sent Dale a picture of them with some gravy. Oh my gosh, they were good. Well, I'm gonna try and I got pork steaks too, and I'm gonna try and grill them on the smoker. See how those turn out. It'll be late when I get back again tonight. I think it was 7:30 or so before I got home yesterday. Well, it's 1:15. By gosh, hopefully here in 30 minutes, I'll be out of here. I stopped at Arby's the other day, and all my food, my sandwich and fries were cold. Oh yeah, that's bad. I turn around and go back. I like the Reuben sandwiches from Arby's, or if I go to Arby's and then bring my food back to the house, if it's a Reuben sandwich, I just warm it up. I remember in school we had Reuben sandwiches, and a lot of the kids didn't like them, but I loved them. They were good. I think that was one of my supervisors, or one of the supervisors leaving right now. I don't get it. Look at the taillights on this. It's weird. He doesn't have his driving lights on, which I've seen a lot of that this morning trying to get out of town. It was misty, rainy. Cars didn't have their headlights on. That guy is still sitting there. We've got, in our yard, we've got arrows on the pavement showing you which way to go. And we have subcontractors that come in, drop trailers, ribeye steak sandwich. It was awful. Thank you. But we have subcontractors that come in, they'll drop their trailer, and then they'll drive the opposite way that the arrows are pointed. we have a yard flow for safety reasons, and these guys are going against our yard flow, and I just want to stop, jump up on their step, say, can you see that on that pavement? You know what that means? Now the hostler's over here chewing some tail. Des can say that I don't. You don't run stop signs, huh? The hostler just pulled up there and was chewing his butt. I don't know what was going on. He's going to have to move. Oh, this cracks me up. I'm going to drop you all down here a little ways. I got you on a tripod. There. I like Culver's bourbon sandwiches. We don't eat out very often. Last time we ate out, I think we went Buffalo Wild Wings, or we went and had Mexican. I can't remember. Of course, I don't have much time to go to a restaurant and eat. I know one thing, when we do our trip this summer, I told Miss Linda, I says, we're not spending a lot of money on hotels and that. Ooh, I wonder if this is my set. 2238. Oh, no, it's a set of triples. That's not mine. This guy probably came out of Oklahoma City. But my plan is to camp out, go to a grocery store or local market and buy a couple days of food and, lunch meats, stuff maybe to cook on a fire pit if we camp out, if we have access to a fire pit. I've got plastic utensils and plates and stuff, we can throw in that tent trailer to eat on, Rinse off your stuff and go about your way. Either that or use paper plates, which kind of sucks, but it's all right. Like grill out a small steak from hey Steve, how you doing? Grill out a small steak, when you're camping, and some asparagus. Yeah, you must have parked in the wrong spot. Oh wow. I'd show you, but I don't want to embarrass him. Driver said don't turn their lights on, thinks it's okay because they can see fine. Gray vehicles are hard to see in the fog, mist, or rain. Yes, they are. And we're supposed to, company rule is we're supposed to have our lights on all the time. Yeah, he backed up over here again. You gotta be kidding me. Wow. I don't know what he's doing. Now he's pulling back up. I had to go on duty. Yeah, my phone was ringing. I'm sorry. I have to call him. He'll leave me a message, or it's one of the Dallas drivers. Yeah, I wish it was a good afternoon. I've been here over an hour, and I've been having to wait on my load, Steve. I'm hoping he's pretty close now. Greg, have a good day. You be safe. Now he's dropping the trailer over here now, where he should have dropped in the first place. Well, I'm going to jump off here. I don't know what else to tell you. What truck are you in and what year and model? Steven, it's a 2022. I believe it's a 22 Freightliner. It's a single axle. Just a little freight truck. That's all it is. With automatics. Everything's automatic anymore. Automatic transmission. Because all these all these driving school graduates, they pass the driving test and all that stuff with an automatic truck. So that means they're restricted to an automatic transmission on a big truck, which, in my opinion, if you want to go work for somebody else and they have manual transmissions, you can't go to work for them. I mean, yeah, everything's going to automatic transmissions, but, you get into a 10-speed, 13-speed, Super 10 transmission, manual transmission, you won't be like heavy haulers. A lot of heavy haulers are manual transmissions. The guys you see hauling the dozers and the backhoes and heavy equipment, it's all manual transmission. Excuse me. That burrito's working on me. Miss Linda ought to be calling me here any minute. It's just kind of sad how everything's going automatic. I don't know, the cars and pickups, do you have to order a special order, a manual transmission if you want a manual instead of an automatic? I think it's actually kind of getting a little cooler. Winds out of the northwest. I tried driving a stick, could not get up the hill. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I saw what you said, Rebecca, earlier. Rebecca, you don't run stop signs. Yeah, I saw that. And Des can say that you don't run stop signs. Now he's going down the street and get him a cheeseburger. But he didn't look like he needed a cheeseburger. Driving truck over the road is kind of hard on anybody, you know. You sit and drive, sit and drive, sit and drive. It's hard on your body. Was learning in a Volvo station wagon back in the day. First thing I ever drove, I think I was 8 or 9 years old. Trying to think. Let's see here. Was probably an International 606 with a loader on it that we used. We used it in the feedlot. Scraping the feedlot. And then Dad had an old Chevy pickup that I drove in the fields. Because that was automatic, but the tractor was a manual, of course. Well, I'm going to jump off of here. 47 minutes. You wish you was taught young? Yeah, Des. Even kids nowadays, you know, they don't have the opportunities to learn. There's probably opportunities if their parents would just take the time to show them. My kids, I remember my daughter, she was probably 14. I had her over there in the driver's seat driving my pickup down a country road. And she'd go heading towards the side of the ditch, and I'd have to grab the wheel and move her back over. And my son, he was driving a four-wheeler. Deb says I learned on a stick shift when she was 14. My son, when I had four-wheelers, I had bought him a little 50cc four-wheeler. And it was a little thing. And first time I put them on it had a little string on the back you could pull, and it would pull a thing out, and it would kill the engine. Well, I put them on it, and I said, "Now just give it a little gas, you know." And he gave it gas, and I'm running, hanging onto this cord, and he is looking back and just laughing and laughing. And I says, "Now stop." And he hit his brakes and he stopped. This guy's lost, I'll bet. It's a good looking truck though. Better slow down there, partner. Finally, I just gave up. I took the cord off, and I says, I think it was about 15 minutes, and I just let him go. Just come in and flip the UE and pull right of them back out. Well, I'm going to jump off here. 51 minutes, y'all, and I got to call this driver back to see what's going on. What do you think about the electric vehicles? The grid goes down, then what? Hey, Bone Thrower, how you doing? Off and on, Mark. Not very much. The electric vehicles, I don't know, man. I could see them around the cities, but for long travel, it's a toss-up, There's Tesla semis out there. I think they can run up to 300 miles. But here's the deal. I was just talking to a buddy of mine about this. Okay, so you go to a charging station and you plug in for what? How long or however long it takes to charge that battery on that vehicle? Why don't these manufacturers make a universal battery and make it simple to where, just like at a gas station, you pull up to a gas station pump, you could slide that old battery out. All you gotta do is unplug the darn thing and slide a charged one back in. Boom, you're back on the road in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You could have another battery in there in the vehicle to save all your memory and your stuff on your dash stuff. That would save the memory on your trip, your GPS and all that stuff. Take the main battery out, plop a new one in there, it goes on a rack to be charged. I used to operate forklifts and high lifts with batteries, like a lot of these warehouses do. They have batteries. They have racks of batteries. It gets low, they can either switch it out or they can plug it in for the night. I just hit refuse. She might come on here. But anyway, that's the whole deal with the battery deal, I mean, who wants to sit in their car for an hour or two and charge their car when they could be 120 miles down the road? That'd be a good business concept, wouldn't it? Huh. Just slide one in and slide a new, take the old one out, slide a new one in, plug it in, boom, you're on down the road. That'd be a heck of a business, wouldn't it? Huh. I wish I had a $5 million. Hi, honey. I'm almost done. I had to wait again. I've been here over an hour. And he should be here within, his ETA is 1400, but I'm hoping he's there within 15 minutes. But I don't remember who I was talking to about the electric cars, and the trucks and that. Make a universal battery, just like they do with, our batteries for our flashlights. Think about it. But I sure wouldn't want to be out in California in a snowstorm and all of a sudden my battery goes dead. Really? Or in the middle of, or down there in the Bronx, you know, and your battery goes dead on your car and your electric car. Come on. Don't get me started on that. I got 14 likes, 6 people in here. Yeah, this, I don't know. Yeah, I wish I was a millionaire, and then I'd come up with that universal battery and a universal electric car. It's really weird because, yeah, you just slide it in underneath the cab in a contained, self-contained box. You run out of juice, you flip a door, unplug it, pull it out, and slide a new one in there. From my understanding, I think it's Ford that makes an all-electric pickup truck, and I think the guy at the gas station told me that worked at Ford that he said that the battery was the length of the truck bed. So. I don't know. A lot of stuff going on. Now, if I ever a lot of weight just for the battery, yeah. But it's low center of gravity, you know. Somebody turned me on to a channel that it's an electric Harley Davidson. He's traveling from Florida to Sturgis, and I subscribed, and I think he gets 200 miles out of a charge. Depending on how hard he rides, you know. But it's quiet. It's like, yeah, I was telling my mom about it, and I think he was in a parking lot, and a police officer came up and was talking to him about it. He said, I'll give you, what did he say? He said, I'll give you $1,000 if you can find the exhaust. And the cop's looking at the bike all around and stuff, and he says, I can't find it. He goes, that's because it's an electric motorcycle. So, well, I guess, hon, it'll be 8 o'clock or so before I get home. Hopefully this guy shows up here pretty quick, so I don't know. We'll see. Well, I'm going to go in the restroom, take care of some business. No, it's not that burrito I ate. And y'all have a good day. Stay out of trouble. Be safe. Say hi to a stranger. And thanks for coming on here with me. You killed some time with me. I appreciate it. That's right. You kept me company. Kept me out of trouble. So we will we'll holler at y'all later. And everybody comment down below. Hey, Miss Linda, you need to go live with Cowboy this weekend. I told her I told her, I says, you're the star of the show, honey. Oh, no, I'm not. She says, I see, you're the star of the show. So. All right, everybody. We'll talk to y'all later. Yes, Des, we're going to do something. 9 Acre Family Farms hit me up on a collaboration. Angler April, I think it's called. I need to message them back or something. We're going to do it. We're going to do it anyway. So, y'all be good. We'll talk to y'all later.